And so we walked in, went over to the desk. George asked the lady, do you have this book? She said, no, we don't have it. And so George said, Curry, they don't have it. And I said, well, if they do, it'd be right over here. And he said, no, you don't understand me. They just said they don't have it. And I said, no, they got 2 of them. He said, how do you know they got 2? And I said, because that's what I need. And so we walked over. It took us about 5 minutes to go through the books. I'm like, 2 books. 2 of them, that's all they had. And so we bought the 2 books, went to the door, and George he's just laughing, right? He's just amazed. So then we're going on, and about the next week, I was reading another book, and I said, man, I got to get you guys a copy of this book. This is good. You need to read it. And so I said, but I need 3 of them, because I've got 1, and I want to take 1 back to the States, and you guys need 2, so I need 3 of them. And I said, so I need 3 of these books. And so we started calling around. Nobody had them. They said they could order them. And I said, nope. And so we went to a mall in Cape Town. And when we got there, I said, all right, we need 3 books. We walked into the store, walked right to the section, 3 books on the shelf, right? And so this is similar to the fig tree, right? The only difference was these bookstores had what I wanted, so we didn't have to curse them and close them down. So, but you got to realize, see, when we talk about these things, you have to start expecting God to meet your needs, right? You say, well, that was a book. Yeah, but I needed it. Why? Because I needed it for my guys, for them to read. He didn't say he only meets your important needs. He only meets your necessity needs. No, if I need something, he's going to provide it. Why? Because we walk together. It's not a strain on him to provide what I need. Amen? It's not me thinking, oh, who do you think you are? It hasn't had anything to do with me thinking I'm somebody. All I know is I'm with him. Amen? That's all that counts. You don't have to be somebody. You don't have to be a name. You don't have to be somebody famous. You don't have to be somebody important. You're already important to God. You're important enough for him to send Jesus for you. That's important enough. Amen? So start expecting things to go your way. Amen? Quit expecting, well, I'm living for Jesus, so it's got to be rough. Well, you know what? Don't stand too close to me because I don't want your roughness rubbing off on me. Amen? I endure hardness, right, as a good soldier when I need to. And hardness for me at this point in my life is, a 24-hour plane flight with layovers for, 6 or 7 hours in different places. That's about as hard as it gets, right? Everything else I enjoy, right? And some of you wouldn't enjoy it, but after a while you get to enjoy it. You just learn to enjoy the fight, right? Because what can't stop you makes you stronger. As they always say, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Well, I ain't dying, so the big key is, will it stop you? What stops you? And you have to realize God is for you. He looks ahead for you for the little things. And so you don't always have to, be praying and fasting to get a prayer breakthrough for one little thing. You need to realize God is for you. He hears. He wants to surprise you. You ever, when you were growing up, maybe your parents, your dad or somebody would come home with something and a gift just to surprise you with it? It's the same way with God. He just wants to surprise you with things that aren't always big things. Sometimes they're little things, but they can mean a lot to you.